My name is Iggy, and today I'm here at the Eubank Benn press conference. I'm joined by Adam Smith. This is one of the interviews I've been looking forward to for a while. How are you, mate?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm delighted to be here. It's great being back around boxing. It's what I've done all my life. I love it, and yeah, it's another incredible story. This fight, the Eubank Benn saga, reminds me of the days when I worked with their dads, and no love lost there, and no love lost here. So yeah, all good. I'm just coming back from Saudi, which was amazing with. Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. I just didn't. I was saying to Barry Jones earlier, I just didn't want the fight to stop. It was that good. So yeah, it's really lovely being back around the sport that I love.
I mean, the Eubank Benn press conference, we saw it on Tuesday. It erupted a bit. What are you expecting in about 45 minutes time?
I think everybody's expecting something. I'm not sure whether we'll have such a dramatic end as we did the other day. I'm sure we'll have a lot of chit chat up there, and that was quite fun before. Anyway, the press conference with Chris, um, over Eddie and all of that sort of. All of those games. I mean, it was fun, and then of course the egg, which has gone viral, and Chris has done exactly what he wanted to do. Right, he's brought massive attention to this. It's a casual fans fight. It's a big fight. It's gonna obviously sell out Spurs, and probably could have done it twice. But I think today, I think the board might have had a word with them. I think we'll probably not get anything so close and personal, but I think we'll get plenty of fire, plenty of needle, and it's just great being back at Tottenham. We were here for AJ Usyk 1, which was amazing to work with the staff at Tottenham, and the stadium I think is phenomenal. I'm a Liverpool fan, so Anfield is my second home, but this is an incredible facility, and we really enjoyed it for AJ Usyk, and I think it'll be amazing come April 26th, and it's an unbelievable story. It's just great. The sons of the legends going at it. Yes, it's got its controversy. Yes, it's got people that don't like it, maybe in the trade, but you've got to understand it's a story. The story sells. It's entertainment, and that's what we're going to get today and in the build-up.
In terms of the fight, you've been ringside for some of the best fights there have ever been. It's an interesting matchup, right? You've got Eubank Jr., 35 years old. People say whenever he stepped up, he's lost, but he did get the win against Aramata. But then you got Conor Benn coming off about 2 year layoff, then another 15-month layoff, coming up in weight. There's so many different factors to this. Just to put it in a nutshell, how do you sort of analyse the style matchup?
It's a very difficult one. Both of them have potential to win this fight. I mean, Conor Benn has the fire, the fury, and maybe actually people are talking about the size, but he may be more natural. We don't know about how Chris will make the weight at this stage. He's had a long career, and he's had a career that's basically been at super middle or middle. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, Chris has fought at a higher level. Of course, he's got the size. He's got plenty of skills as well. But Conor Benn's got the fire, the fury, and the ability to turn this into a dogfight. So it's got so many questions. I know Conor Benn trains so hard. I know Chris Eubank Jr. Needs this win. It's a machismo thing. It's a pride thing. It's one for the names. And of course, Chris Senior got that big win in Birmingham, but there was the draw at Old Trafford. So Nigel and Conor, they got more. They maybe want this slightly more. Maybe that'll work against Conor on the night. So Chris will be Chris. He's very skillful. He'll have his tactics, and he'll work out a way to try and diffuse Conor and use his pedigree and maybe his experience of being in with bigger names, maybe the likes of Billy Joe Saunders and George Groves and others. Whereas Conor really needs this for so many reasons. Coming out of the difficult 2 or 3 years he's had, proving a point for the family. It's fascinating. It's got so many questions. It's a difficult one to predict.
Final three for me. Don't want to keep you too long. I mean, what got Tin and Bradley coming up? GBM show. He's from my neck of the woods. Well, not from my neck of the woods, but down in Brighton. Trains. That's where I'm from.
Nice guy, funny guy.
Yeah.
Good fighter too.
Title fight coming up.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from him?
Yeah, it's a really good fight, right? Battle of the Unbeatens, and it's a good show on April the 4th at Bethnal Green. Really good. Looking forward to it, and obviously we've got Shekan Pitters as well, who didn't get that European title opportunity in Sheffield, but does get it in London. Yeah, really, really fantastic card on the 4th of April. It's a big month, April, actually, if you look at it. We're going to be up and down the country, all over the place, but boxing's in a great place, and GBM have got a big announcement next week too. So yeah, huge year for Izzy Asif, huge year for GBM, and most importantly, a huge year for the fighters. It's great to see Tiernan back in the ring, by the way. He looked super sharp at the press conference the other day. He's got a bit of a soft spot for him, but we can't have favourites, and he's got a tough fight on April the 4th, and we'll see how far he's going to go in the sport. He's got ability, your man.
I'd love to talk to you forever. I mean, it would be absolutely incredible. Final one from me. I've been in this game for about a year or so, 17 years old. What advice would you give me in the broadcasting game? This is something I want to make a career out of. What advice would you have for me going forward working in boxing?
Well, thank you for asking me, and it's great that you've got a year into this and you want it. That's the most important thing. I guess passion and dedication are the two things that I probably had when I was younger, and I just wanted to be a commentator more than anything. And I knew it was going to take a long time. Then there were fewer channels. It was maybe harder, but I was inspired by the likes of John Motson and Barry Davis and Ian Darke and great commentators that set the way and the path. And yeah, I guess I did it. Most of my friends went into the city and did other things, whereas I just wanted to do this. So I guess the advice is batter doors down and make sure that you just keep going. And if you want to succeed, it's in here, and you will. It's great having you here, and it's nice to have you on board. And good luck. And listen, anything I can help with, I will.
Thank you very much, Adam Smith. Absolute legend. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.